Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. Earlier this day we made a video on the tarot card of the Starseed Oracle about Trust the Timing. And it was quite an interesting card. And after I did the video, I found myself looking at the card and I find myself reflecting on the image of the card itself. So consider this as part 2 of the same card. So if you haven't seen the video on the card entitled Trust the Timing, it's published on the same day today. This is a little bit later, so just look at the channel and try to look for the first video. Maybe I will also put a link to that video on the description of this box, no? Because it's quite an interesting card right now. Now, what we're going to do in this part 2 is to just describe the image that we see here in the card. Okay. When you look at it, there is an image of a woman, and the image of the woman here is in 3 stages. Okay, there's one here at the right lower part. There's a similar image a little somewhere in the middle, and then there's another image there at a distance. Somehow it shows me it's like as if it's following a certain timeline in our life. Another interesting thing that we can see here is that the scenery is so beautiful. It's so magnificent. The way the rock promontories are arranged, it's so beautiful. And then you see here the light coming down from the sky. It's so breathtaking. And then I realized every day in our life, the universe or the divine or God paints a beautiful picture in the environment where we are in. And oftentimes we miss the grandeur of this work of art because we are preoccupied with a lot of things that brings us anxiety, and it prevents us from living the present moment. I think it is an invitation for us also to enjoy the beauty of and the magnificence of the creation before us, of the environment we are living. It wouldn't hurt much to just go out of the door and take a short walk amidst the beauty of nature. Every day of our life, oftentimes, if the weather is good, okay, sometimes even if the weather is not good, there is a certain beauty in it also. But every day the Lord paints a beautiful sunrise and a beautiful sunset for all of us. But I wonder how many sunrises and sunsets we have missed because we are preoccupied with a lot of activities in our life. Sometimes all we need to do is to stop, to pause and enjoy the beautiful gift of nature that God constantly gives us. I remember one time we were in a mountain, and somehow the Lord brought us into a spot in the mountain where for a fleeting moment everything suddenly turned gold just before the sun set. And for a short moment we found ourselves holding our breath. Everything around us turned into gold, and it was only for a fleeting moment. After a minute or so, everything returned to its normalcy. But we marveled at that fleeting moment where everything around us turned into gold. And when you look at it, there is really a divine timing for everything. So I feel as long as we are breathing, let us try to enjoy the beauty of nature around us. This beauty which the Lord constantly gives us. Every moment it changes. Every moment the wonder changes. And we miss those moments, but it's okay. The important thing is now. So if you are right now inspired to go out and go for a walk, go for a walk. Today, maybe you can watch the sunset. It's making the best of the moment. And when you look at it, the reason why I made this video again is that you see this person for 3 stages in her life. She was standing by the beach and she was in the same posture. I feel that sometimes we feel that we've missed something. But then sometimes opportunities are given to us by the universe in several stages of our life. If we missed it in one stage, for example, in our younger years, it doesn't mean that we will not have another opportunity to do it a little later in our life. We can do it here at the early stage of our life, or we can do it at a little later part of our life. Or it can be also at that other part of our life there. There will be different experiences in those moments. If you miss one, well, you can always still have another moment. As long as there is a chance you are still in this dimension of our life, there is always that open window where we can still experience certain things. So, for example, if we dream of learning to do something, but because of some responsibilities that we've had in the past, we were not able to do so, it doesn't mean that we won't be able to do it again. There will still be open windows, windows that the universe will open for us and will allow us to do so. All we have to do is to say yes and to seize that moment. When the universe opens a door, He is just waiting for us to enter. Maybe all you have to do is to enter that moment. When that moment opens, that moment is for you. Forget about the past. Don't say that, oh, I'm already late. No, just seize the moment. There is a reason why you are here right now and you are being inspired to do it right now. If you were not able to do it in the past, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to do it now. There are stages in your life where you can still do certain things. So if there are certain things in your bucket lists right now, go into that bucket list. Check out that bucket list. Try to clean that bucket and try to see, okay, if you have a certain list, you try to check, maybe I can do this now. Okay, you try doing it. Or maybe this one. Okay, this one. All you have to do is to give it a try. If you see a window open, then go, do it, and enjoy the moment. Well, I hope that this second video has helped you a little bit more. But yeah, you still can do it. As long as there's still time, don't count how long it will be. Just live the moment. I mean, the future, leave it to the divine. The past, just tell yourself, I cannot undo it anymore, but I can live now. So just live the moment and just do it. I hope this has helped you, this second video. It has somehow, I hope it has somehow supplemented the first one. Maybe it's a message for me also. Maybe that's why I find myself reflecting a little bit more on the picture. Maybe this is what I also need right now. Well, until next time, may God continue to bless your ways.